Hi guys, I'm back with another one, and in this one we are going to take a look at donut 3-inch 1cinewhoop frame. So first of all, this is the kit that is currently I think cheapest available on Banggood, and this frame is part of that kit. But since the situation is like it is, I didn't receive all the parts necessary to build the complete frame, so I'll be taking this chance and doing piece by piece review of the frame, flight controller, stack, and everything that comes in the kit. So for now, this is the frame kit. So let's open the box and see what's inside. So we have the carbon fiber parts, we have TPU printed parts, hardware, and of course parts. So let's do the carbon fiber parts first. It's really simple. We have the bottom plate, we have the top plate, arms, and the camera mounting pieces. So for the bottom plate we have the holes for mounting the arms. We have 20 by 20 holes for the flight controller or VTX or whatever, and we have standard size holes for your standard size flight controller and ESC. On the top we have just the mounting for the standoffs and slots for the camera braces, and finally we have arms, motor holes, mounting. So let's see what's the thickness of the carbon. They are actually 3 mm thick for the arms, and for the plates they are 2 mm, and the camera braces are 1.5. So 3 mm arms, 2 mm plates, and 1.5 mm camera braces. So for the TPU parts, we have the camera mounting plate, so you can mount your session or your standard whatever camera you have. And on the back we have the SMA holder for your antenna. For the accessories bag we have 4 standoffs, some M3 screws, and some small screws that go into this printed ducts. For the ducts, beforehand I watched the reviews, and almost everybody said that these are really flimsy and don't protect but my guess is that either they're stepped up in their game and made the nicer ones, but these feel not so shabby. I mean, the whole point of this kit is to be really light, because some of those 1cinewhoop frames are actually as heavy as your standard 5-inch freestyle frames. So these don't look that bad, but I went ahead and found some really nice and thick ones, and these are really nice, and they protect the motors and props really nicely. But there is some difference in weight. So the original ones are 22 or 44, 43 stacked together, and this one is 33 or 66. So it's 22 compared to 32. So yeah, a little bit heavier. But yeah, let's get this frame built and see how it all goes together. So, to open the accessory bag, we're going to take that to the side. So let's start from the bottom. We need 3 screws that go on like so. Then we take the arms and slot them through, and then it's a simple process of screwing the standoffs onto the screws. And see, yeah, that's a little bit play. It needs a bit of screwing down harder with the driver. Well, there's no play now. And the full frame is actually not that flexy. Remember, the additional stiffness is going to come from the ducts. Well, these not so much, but they are connected as one piece, and they're going to give additional strength to the frame. Now we have the camera vertical plates. Now remember to go down with this. These holes are actually on the bottom. Like so. Then you have your top plate. So the 4 screws that go on to the, or actually I forgot, we need this little TPU printed part for the camera. I went this time a little harder on these screws because the vertical camera plates are not that nicely CNC'd. So, and for the back we have that little SMA TPU printed part. And lastly, these little screws that go into the ducts. Yeah, it's rather nice. So yeah, this is the finished frame. For that price, it's actually really nice. I mean, it's stiff enough. All I want, my gripe is that it would be really nice that they included some battery pad, but since the rear screws are sticking out quite a bit, so when you lay the your battery flat on the top plate, these two are going to stick out and maybe damage the battery if you go really hard on that battery strap. But yeah, for the durability I can't say much, because yeah, it's just a unboxing and overview of the frame. But I mean, the whole frame feels pretty stiff, and yeah, pretty nice. Let's weigh the whole frame once more, and we have some issues with my scale. It's 87 grams. So yeah, it's pretty nice, pretty light frame, and I don't think you will have any issues with this. I don't think it's necessary to go throw more money at a frame like this, because this is frame you are going to use for indoor flying and some slow cinematic type footage. Only thing that I would like, or I'm going to actually try, how these ducks compare to these, but they have pretty nice airfoil shape on the sides, so they are going to create that additional downforce as their ducts, and these do have that same profile, but they have this really nice lip to make these really stiff and to take the impacts from the crashes. Yeah, so enough for this video. In another video I'm going to do the motors and stack for this, and then final video where we are going to assemble the whole quad. And yeah, that's it. So see you in the next one.